Three AI tools. All of them claim to be the best AI coding assistant in 2026, but they are generally different products, built for different people, different workflows, and different levels of experience. Today, I'm breaking all three down side by side so you know exactly which one is right for you. Claude Code, Cursor, OpenAI Codex. Let's go. I'm Mario. This is AI by Mario, where I break down AI tools in plain English so anyone can use them. Let's get into it. Before we compare them, let's make sure we actually know what each one is. Because these three tools confuse a lot of people, and honestly, for good reason. The marketing is very similar and nobody really explains the difference. Let's start with Claude Code, made by Anthropic, the same company behind Claude AI. Now, here's the first thing most people get wrong about Claude Code. They think it's just a terminal tool for hardcore developers. It's not. There are actually multiple ways to use it, and at least one of them requires zero terminal experience. The first way is the terminal. You type commands, give it a task in plain English, and Claude reads your entire code base and gets to work. It plans, it edits, it fixes bugs all across your whole project at once. The second way is as a VS Code extension. If you already use VS Code, you just install Claude Code as an extension and it lives right there inside your editor. No separate app, no interface to learn. It just shows up as a sidebar inside the tool you already use every day. The third way is inside Cursor. Yes, you can actually run Claude Code inside Cursor. So if you're a Cursor user and you love the interface but want Claude's reasoning and code quality, you don't have to choose. You can have both. And the fourth way is the Claude desktop app. If you're not a developer at all and you just want to try Claude Code without touching a terminal or an IDE, you can use it straight from the Claude desktop app on Mac or Windows. Just describe what you want and Claude Code works on your files from there. So whatever your setup is, terminal, VS Code, Cursor, or the desktop app, Claude Code works with it. That's actually a big deal that most people don't talk about. Now, let me tell you what makes Claude Code genuinely special. It's powered by Claude Opus 4.6, which is currently at 80.9 SWE bench verified. That's the industry standard benchmark for AI coding ability, the highest score of any model right now. What that means in practice, Claude Code doesn't just write code, it understands your entire project. It reads every file, understands how everything connects, and makes changes that actually fit your code base. Not generic copy paste code, real contextual professional quality code. And then there is plan mode. Before Claude Code touches a single file, it lays out exactly what it plans to do, step by step, and waits for your approval. You can review the plan, ask it to adjust, or tell it to go ahead. No surprises, you are always in control. Claude Code Pros, best code quality of any AI tool right now, works in the terminal, VS Code or Cursor, and the desktop app. Plan mode keeps you in full control, explains every change it makes so you actually understand what's happening in your code. Claude Code Cons. The terminal version has a learning curve for complete beginners. Requires a paid Claude subscription starting at $20 a month. Can be slower on complex tasks, sometimes 10 to 15 seconds to start responding. Worth the wait, but worth knowing. Now, Cursor, a full AI first code editor. If you already use VS Code, Cursor looks identical. You import your extensions, your settings, your color theme, and you're immediately at home. But instead of just autocomplete, Cursor has deep AI baked all the way through. The standout feature is composer mode. You describe a high level goal and Cursor edits multiple files at once to make it happen. Refactoring what used to take hours now takes minutes. You also get to choose your AI model, GPT-5, Claude, and others. You pick depending on task. Cursor Pros, most beginner friendly of the three, everything in one place. Composer mode is generally powerful. Model flexibility is a real advantage. Cursor cons. It's a VS Code fork, so you install a separate app. The $20 base plan can creep up to 40 or 50 a month for heavy users once average kick in. Agent mode can go off the rails if you're not specific enough with your instructions. OpenAI Codex, and this is the one most people are underestimating right now. Because Codex in 2026 is not just a cloud agent, it's a full ecosystem. There's CLI, a terminal tool, similar to Claude Code. There's the IDE extension, works inside VS Code, Cursor, Windsurf, and others. And then there is the Codex app, which launched for Mac on February 2nd, 2026, and came to Windows on March 4th, 2026. The Codex app is the one that changes everything. The Codex app is a desktop command center for running multiple AI coding agents at the same time. Not one agent, multiple agents, all working in parallel, all on your code, all at once. Here's how it works. You open a project, you fire off several tasks, one agent refactoring a component, one writing tests, one updating the documentation. All three run simultaneously, and each on its own. So they never conflict with each other. When they're done, everything lands in a review queue. You go through each change, approve what you like, reject what you don't, and commit directly from inside the app. On top of that, skills let you give agents reusable instructions your whole team follows. Automations let you schedule tasks to run on a timer while you sleep. MCP support connects to Codex tools like Linear, Figma, and cloud deployment platforms. And you can switch between agent personalities depending on how you like to work. This is not just an AI that writes code. This is closer to managing a team of AI engineers. Codex app pros: multi-agent parallel workflow unlike anything else. Review queue keeps you in control without slowing you down. Skills and automations make recurring work completely hands-off, included with ChatGPT Plus at $20 a month. Codex app cons: you're managing agents, not coding alongside them. Best when you trust the agent enough to let it run and just review the results. There's a learning curve to get comfortable with work trees, queues, and automations. And the app currently requires Apple Silicon on Mac. Intel Macs are not supported. So who should pick which one? Pick Claude Code if you want the best code quality and you want to stay in control of every step. The benchmark scores back it up. Plain mode, full project context, and it works however you work. Terminal, VS Code, Cursor, or the desktop app. Pick Cursor if you want the smoothest, most beginner-friendly experience with AI built into everything. VS Code Foundation model, flexibility, composer mode. If you're newer to coding with AI or you want one tool that handles everything in a familiar environment, Cursor is the answer. Pick the Codex app if you're ready to stop coding solo and start running a team of AI agents. If you have a backlog of tasks and you want multiple AI agents working in parallel while you focus on bigger decisions, Codex is built exactly for that. And honestly, these aren't mutually exclusive. A lot of developers are already using Claude Code or Cursor for hands-on daily work, and the Codex app for batch delegation and scheduled automations running in the background. Different tools for different parts of the workflow. Use what it fits. Drop a comment below which one are you going with, Claude Code, Cursor, or the Codex app. And if you already use one, tell me what you actually think. I read every single comment. If this helped you, share it with someone who's trying to figure out which AI coding tool to use. Subscribe for more. Every week, AI tools in plain English. No fluff, just what matters. I'm Mario. This is AI by Mario. Go build something. See you in the next one.